I got a comment from one of my subscribers curious about what percentage of my portfolio I hold in precious metals. Now, it's kind of a trick question because one's wealth portfolio is more than just their financial assets, right? I'll get to that in a second. But in terms of my financial assets, it's about 70%. Most of the rest of my investments, not including my working capital, obviously, I hold in international stocks, right? But including mining stocks and numismatics, I hold about 70% of my wealth in precious metals, right? Gold, silver, platinum, a little bit of palladium. I traded a lot of my palladium recently, and copper and rare coins and mining stocks, right? The GDXJ, junior gold mining stocks, and the SLVP, right? A broad portfolio of gold and silver mining stocks. I don't hold platinum or palladium mining stocks because there's a lot of political risk involved. Those are usually in countries that have shaky politics, right? And I own a few national indexes or ETFs for some other countries that I think are doing well. Now, the subscriber was asking me how I feel about that risk, and I want to get to another investment that I'm making, which is keeping my body young. So I am 34 years old, and unfortunately, I find it very hard to meet a 34-year-old, right? When I go out and I get chased around by girls, I get chased around by girls in their late teens and early 20s all the time. And you would think that's a blessing. It is in some ways, right? I have no interest of eventually marrying somebody that much my junior, but it gives me a chance to practice interacting with them. And soon enough, I'll be 60 and I'll be meeting somebody who's 30. At that point, it will be a blessing, right? Now, why do I bring this up? Now, imagine I'm completely wrong about precious metals, right? I'm taking a huge risk, but a potential huge reward. But imagine I'm completely wrong. Well, what happens then? I'll be 20 years old, I'll still have my PhD, and the rest of the economy will probably not be doing bad, right? When was the last time somebody was completely wrong about precious metals? The 80s, the 90s? Imagine you went back to 1995, you're 18 years old, you got a PhD, and there's a dot-com bubble going on, and it's not like precious metals went to zero, right? Anyways, that's how I feel about it. I guess the main risk I'm taking is that not only am I completely wrong about precious metals, but something really drastic happens to me, right? I get into a serious car accident where I'm totally disabled. At that point, yeah, I'll be in serious trouble, right? I'll have to think about some way to hedge against that risk. But other than that, I feel okay about my portfolio in terms of risk because of the other investment that I've made to myself. Thanks for watching.